Evan Mendez plays goalkeeper for our rising U17 boys team at Blackwatch. From a technical aspect, I would say Evan's ability to make saves off of short distance shots versus long distances is very competent. Taking balls off of service, coming off his line. He's definitely a prospect that can play at the college level. Arguably either Division I, Division II, or Division III, depending on his academic pursuits. I would tell you, as a young man, he is very coachable. He is got great physical traits. I mean, he's roughly 6'2", moving towards 6'3", still has 2 more years prior to beginning a college career. And his mentality to be a goalkeeper is terrific. You can't teach size. I mean, he's definitely, he has the looks and the feels of a goalkeeper. The command of the box, command of his team, his size, those are all positive attributes. He doesn't give away silly goals, so an opponent really has to work at scoring against us. Right now he splits time with our other goalkeeper. I think that's probably not going to be the case in most collegiate programs, but as a developmental program as our club in Blackwatch, it's something that we do. Many goalkeepers like to do the whole match, and they get quite a rhythm from it. So he's had that on occasion, but more or less times we finish the game with him, knowing that the opponent is probably going to put its best foot forward to try to win the game. So from our standpoint, he helps us with balls that are served in the box when opponents try to be more direct and try to get after the goal. He helps us deal with those issues. Evan's been playing for our program this is going on year number 4, and previously he played for another one of our staff coaches. In this past year, I was fortunate enough to work with the team in a full-time manner, so it's been a year, and we have 2 more years in the chute, so his potential is very high. I would tell you that he spends a great deal of time outside of our program working individually with a trainer, which seems to be a necessity nowadays, especially for goalkeepers. His greatest improvement has been his level of communication and his ability to organize the back line and to communicate effectively with his teammates. It's still a work in progress, but he's no longer a cheerleader. He's an organizer, which makes the game a lot easier for our team to operate. The demands he puts on himself are pretty high, so I would say that if I was a college coach and I was recruiting him, I would be very psyched to get my hands on him, because I think his efforts personally, how he fits into a group, would be all upsides. I would tell you, in our group, on the field as a performer, he's a leader. We have some very strong personalities within our group. But I think the one thing about being a leader is to know when to speak up and when not to, and I think he's a very smart and intelligent person, and he allows some other players within our group to probably lead, but in new player pools he certainly has the capability and is competent in stepping forward. He is assertive when need to be, and as I said, I would speak on his behalf at any point wherever he ends up playing. So. We travel a great deal as a program, and so you get to see them away from the field, and he's fun-loving, he's a great kid, very enthusiastic. I would say disarming would be the best word. He is able to be very light. He's a very bright young man, but he is very bright as far as he reads groups and situations very well as a young man. And so he's very engaging. He's able to make fun of himself. He doesn't take himself too serious. As a goalkeeper, I would say it's an attribute that allows him to forget the mistake. He's able to deal with criticism very well, and doesn't dwell on it to the point where it affects his performance. I would say that he's still probably a a couple inches away from still growing, which his potential is huge because as he becomes more comfortable with his body, he was a big kid young, and so those coordination and those activities, the agility that comes with it, as he fine-tunes his games and gets more experience, it's only going to get better. And so, you know, he's a great product for our program, and you know, the opportunities I think are pretty endless. I mean, he's a gifted student as well, so he'll have a lot of opportunities. I'd say I feel very confident in him being a performer for your program. And you know, in looking at a goalkeeper from a college perspective, you're looking for someone that the players around him can feel confident, and he's going to look to compete for a spot right away. And I would tell you that Evan, as much as he may look to fit in, he's still going to be competitive and want to get to the field, and want to get to the field as quick as he can. So no, I would tell you that speaking to any college recruiter, any college coach, I think Evan has a huge upside, and I'd be confident for him to play anywhere.